New labels are coming to hundreds of thousands of food products. The FDA's latest nutrition facts for packaged foods are bigger and bolder. They highlight calorie counts, added sugar, and portion sizes.
The changes are the first major label updates in more than 2 decades. But will they help stop America's obesity epidemic? Our Dr. Tara Narula is a cardiologist at Northwell Health. Good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So what are these changes?
So these changes are going to make it easier and simpler and clearer for consumers to make healthy choices. The first big change says that you can take your reading glasses off because the calories and the serving size will be bolder and in a bigger size font, so it jumps out at you. The serving size itself has been made more accurate in the sense that it reflects what we and how we currently eat today. So for instance, a serving size of ice cream used to be a half a cup, it'll now be more close to 2/3 of a cup. An 8-ounce soda now will be a 12-ounce soda serving size. Packaging that has multiple servings in it, like a 3-ounce bag of potato chips, will have 2 columns, one that says per serving and one that says per package. They've added vitamin D and potassium to the label as well because those are important for bone health and blood pressure. And finally, added sugar has been added to the label.
Okay, here's what I would like to know is what levels of all these things is good for me and what is not?
Yes.
Well, that's the percentage.
That's the percent daily value.
Okay, but
that's what you should be paying attention to. So you can look at the total amount of grams and also the percent daily value that you're getting. And obviously you don't want to exceed the 100%.
One of the most important new additions, I think, is the idea of added sugar.
Right.
So for moms and juice, what's natural sugar and what's added sugar?
Yes, this comes up with my child all the time. So sugar is a carbohydrate, which is a form of energy that your body uses. Both natural and added sugars are the same chemically, but natural sugars come from things like fruits, vegetables, and dairy that also have antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins in it, so you get more with it. With added sugars, all you're getting is calories. We know that 2/3 of Americans want to drop their added sugar amount, but we're still getting way above what we should be. The recommended amount of added sugars is less than 10% of your total daily calories, so about 12 teaspoons of sugar. Most of us get 20 teaspoons of sugar in our diet, or over 13%.
I want to go back to Charlie's question because maybe everybody gets it, but I'm still confused. So it says total fat 8 G's, 10%. So are we supposed to have 10% of fat? Is that what it means?
Or does that mean that that amount of fat is
10% of the total daily
10.
amount, 10% of the total daily amount that you should be getting. So you're allowed a certain amount of fat in your diet every single day. But that, if you eat that amount per serving, you will be getting 10% of your total daily value.
But okay, but 10% is what you need? 10%?
No. That it's not what you need.
100%.
Of 100%.
Okay. I'm still sitting here going, no. The most important thing I always look at are the calories. What's the most important number we should be looking at when we look? I look at the calories
They're all
so I can
important.
translate it into points.
Yeah.
They're not all equally important. Are they all equally important?
So, I mean, I tell my patients pay attention to sodium. That's important for blood pressure. Pay attention to saturated fat, which we know is not the healthiest form of fat.
Got it.
Pay attention to the total calories. A lot of people certainly don't have any idea how much they're eating on a daily basis. So you really need to journal and write it down.
Can I have one quick question?
Yes.
How much of my diet should include fat?
So you're allowed to have a certain amount of fat every day. It's not as so much the amount as it is the type of fat. You want to make sure that you're getting monounsaturated fats or polyunsaturated fats as opposed to saturated fat, and obviously no trans fats.
I'm just going to come to your office. You can give me a class 101. Thank you, Dr. Tara. Always good to see you.
I do think a lot of these online trackers that you use for Weight Watchers, you can also use, many of the ones, Under Armour has one too, Fitness
I got
Pal.
the Under Armour one.
Yeah, all of these things can do it for you. You just enter in and they know how much you weigh, how old you are, and then they can, I think a lot of it's very helpful on these trackers.
I do too. I got Weight Watchers and Under Armour. I should be good. Thank you.